Good morning, everybody. This is Curtis with 382days.com. Today I'm just going to give you a quick update on how I'm doing, and then the rest of the video will be a montage of pictures and me describing what's there, basically sharing my weight loss journey in the past and how I got back to this. So first of all, I'm down to 429 out of the 30s, which is awesome, and I feel great. This is, I can't remember if I said the day yet, but this is starting day 13, which is cool. Every day is now the longest fast I've ever done. Keeping up on my water, keeping up on my salt, and I'm out of sauerkraut juice. So there you go. All right. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. All right, as I promised, here's some pictures of me in the past. I chose this one because I love it. Shows me and my brother as babies as well as the picture. And this is an after picture. Unfortunately, I don't have, or I can't find any before pictures of me at this time in my life. So this is an after picture. The one in the very top one there with my brother, we're like 28, 29 in this picture. And that's after I had lost somewhere in the neighborhood of 150 or so pounds. I had started at, I believe it was 300 or 446 pounds at that point. This next picture is just me, a young picture. I'd shown the other young pictures, so I decided to show another one here. I'm not incredibly chubby here, or fat here, I should say. I am a little chubby. But that's kind of where I started. This next picture is actually, it predates the first picture in the sense of this is the first time I'd lost a lot of weight. I don't remember how much exactly I'd lost, but I was probably close to 300, and I'd lived in Texas for a little while, and I came back. While I lived with my dad in Texas, I'd lost a lot of weight, and I came back, and this is one of my pictures when I came back. This is probably, I think I'm like 230 pounds in this picture, and I'm maybe 17, somewhere in that neighborhood. This next picture is me a little bit older. Again, this still predates the one before, the ones with the baby pictures. This is where I'd lost a little more weight. Again, bad on the befores because I didn't keep them. There were some, they exist somewhere, I just don't have them. But this is not me at my skinniest, but that's probably still in the neighborhood of around 300 pounds. There you go. Okay, next picture. This is at a friend of mine's wedding. I got to wear a kilt, which was really cool. Fortunately, they had one that fit me. This is one of the before pictures. I think that's probably at that point in my life the biggest I had gotten. That's over 400. I'm not exactly sure how much over 400. Okay, this next one is after I'd lost weight. After that, this is actually matches that first one. This is that same time frame as that first picture I showed with me and my brother. And this one is another one of that same time frame. This is, I'm a little bit skinnier in this one. I can tell, I don't know if you can. And then here's another one where I've lost even more weight. And then if you fast forward a few years, I get married. You can see this is my wedding picture. My wife and I'm probably in the neighborhood of 360 here. Maybe as much as 400, but probably closer to 360. And then this one here with the horse, I am, that's well over 400, probably. This is probably 450 some or so. Another picture of me. I think I'm bigger in this picture than the previous one. You may disagree. I don't know. Yeah, that's a big picture. I mean, that's a big me, I should say. And then here's another one with my mother-in-law, my wife's mom. And I chose this one just because I look so awful in this picture as far as like how big I am. And again, I think all of those are these last three are very similar weights. There's another one of me here. This is at Christmas. My sister got me an Apple gift card. She couldn't figure out how to buy the card, so she just got an Apple, put a sticker on it, and gave me, I don't remember if it was 50 or $100 or however how much, but Thought that was kind of cute. But this picture to me has always been my before, as far as like the biggest picture I have of me where I look just grotesque in my opinion. And then so at that point I started losing some weight. And so now that picture there, the one with the Apple gift card, I'm probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 450 pounds. This next picture here is I started working at Apple. Before that, I think at this point, I probably had lost somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 or 70 pounds. And these next few pictures are going to show how I progressed. And this is all this last time. And this last time, and in fact, every one of these times that I lost weight, I was doing, well, actually, the first couple times I used very low calorie, where I was doing like at the max of 1,200 calories a day, a lot of times 800 calories a day. I was eating plain rice with some chicken bouillon in it, and I would have oatmeal, oatmeal, milk, and cinnamon every morning. I'd have that rice. I'd have that 2 times a day, a very small portion of it. And what else did I have? And I would occasionally have apple juice. This is, I mean, by my way of thinking now, it is the absolute worst diet you could go on. It was low calorie, super, super high carbs. But I lost a ton of weight because I was exercising. I was riding a bike literally sometimes 100 miles a day. And that's how I lost a lot of my weight in the past, was low calorie, exercise. Oh, I would also make chili. The chili was actually the most healthful thing of my diet at that point. I'd have a lot of meat and beans in it, so that's where I was getting my proteins and stuff. This diet here, this picture here, the apple one, is basically around the time where I was eating, still eating carbs. I wasn't a low carb guy at that point. In fact, I wasn't even what I call paleo. I was just eating real food. I would literally take a huge bowl of vegetables for lunch every day at work. I would take, some chicken or steak or something like that as well. And, but then I would also have some homemade bread, all that kind of stuff. But it was either stuff that was whole ingredients, or if it was a processed food, it was processed by us in our kitchen using our bread maker, that kind of stuff. And then I progressed. This next picture is me. We're actually in a little cabin up going skiing in northern Michigan. We had a great time. And I've lost a bit of weight there. And this next picture is me in my kayaking gear. This, as far as skinny, I think this is the skinniest picture I have of me. It's the best I could find. There's actually 2 of these. And so you can see the front, and here's the side view here. And this next one here is a picture of me, obviously, in a suit, a really nice suit that I spent a lot of money on because I was going to stay at that weight, and if I needed to tailor it, I was going to tailor it down. But then, of course, I got back up to the weight that I'm at now. At this point, all of these last few pictures are from paleo. So I'd lost the first 85 pounds from my 460 or so pounds. Using real food, raw milk, I didn't mention that kind of stuff. And then I kept doing research, and I learned about paleo. So I switched to a paleo diet, dropped the raw milk, and of course cheese and that kind of stuff from my diet. Kept the veggies, tried to improve my meat, though budget-wise we probably still didn't eat the best quality meat. But this picture is one of my favorite pictures just because, again, I think I look pretty good in it. And I end up using that as my before and after, as you can see here. And then we end up to today. Over the last few years, I let stress bother me at work, and I put all the weight back on. And in fact, I let it go higher. I got to 475 pounds and potentially more. As many of you know, you're afraid of that scale when you're gaining weight. Sometimes you lose a little bit before you actually get on the scale. So I was probably higher. I don't think I ever broke the 500 mark. But that's pretty scary. And that's my history. It gives you a little bit, shows you where I've been. I've had some really highs, a lot of highs, and a lot of lows, unfortunately. But I'm really keen to getting back into that suit that I showed you there. And in fact, having to have it tailored to fit me at an even smaller weight. Because actually, I didn't say, but that suit, when I bought the suit, I think I was somewhere around 250 pounds. I had gotten down to 236 pounds at that point. 236 pounds is a pretty good weight for me. I can still lose more, and I will. My goal is 190. So, I did really well. The problem is I didn't do it in a way that was sustainable, where I corrected my mind. And I'm hoping this long fast will really kind of correct my mind, put me in a place to where I can look like that or better for the rest of my life. And that's my goal. And that's my hope for you guys as well. All right, guys, thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later.